So one of the best positions I like to put a GoPro is this side position. Now there is a ton of stuff you can change, and you can experiment with that to get some super cool effects in your videos. All right, so once the media is saved to the phone, now it's action time. Hey guys, today's video is the ultimate guide to using a GoPro when you go go-karting. So we're going to be stepping you through some of the best accessories to use and why, how to use the GoPro app, and then the most important, how to edit those videos and upload it to the gram, which is what we're all about here at the House Power. So some of the basic accessories here is like a carbon pole. You can get one of these and screw it to the side of the seat. I'm going to show you how to do that in a minute. It does come with a standard sort of mounting bracket in the kit, but I much prefer the aftermarket GoPro one because it is able to swivel. So if this little guy's on a bit of an angle, you can correct the camera to aim it closer to the driver's hands and feet, so you can see that. I always like to see that myself personally. Moving right along, we have the NASA panel mounting brackets here. This is for a standard NASA panel. This is for like a Tony Kart style NASA panel. Otherwise, you could use the GoPro sticky back sort of setup, or even this little guy here where we could bolt it through the NASA panel and then use our proprietary GoPro mounting system. These things are wicked. And then obviously if you've got the wrong angle, you can get an adjustable little bracket like this, which is pretty good. And GoPro also make this. One of the regulations about karting is you need to tether your GoPro case or GoPro to the go-kart, so you can get a sticky back version. Otherwise, this is one here is for the carbon pole, where you can just drill a little hole and loop this guy on, and then this little guy here tethers to the back of the GoPro case. Now when you're mounting your GoPro on the kart, I really recommend a waterproof case. They are waterproof anyway, but this adds a little bit extra protection in case the GoPro leaves the go-kart. I mean, you're supposed to tether these to the frame somehow, so if they do fall off, it just that little bit extra protection. Also too, when you're mounting these on the radiator or left side of the driver on the seat post, it's a really good idea to put these guys on. Or if you're like us and used the exposed case when we first got this GoPro, it didn't even last a session and a rock came up and cracked the back of the screen, which is a real downer. So now we're going to show you the best places to mount GoPros to make some really cool videos. Now if you are going to mount a GoPro to your NASA panel, the measurement is 450 millimeters from the top. And you would need on the Tony Kart style aero NASA panel mount kit, and it just mounts inside of these two plastic parts. And you just drill a couple of holes and fit the mounting bracket using the supplied hardware. So one of the best positions I like to put a GoPro is this side position, and the reason is you can angle it a little bit towards the driver so we can see his hands and his feet. If you do have the carbon pole seat post attachment, with this little guy from GoPro, you can just sort of get that angle perfect so you can get the most exposure to the driver so you can see a bit of the action. I mean, that's what we're trying to capture anyway, isn't it? So yeah, angle that so you can see the hands and the feet and a bit of the front of the car. So another cool angle to get is to mount a GoPro here on the nose cone, and you can either sticky back it to here and then use a little bracket like this to change the angle. And you want to get that back towards the driver's feet and maybe the steering wheel as well. Otherwise, you could move this guy over to here and you could video the driver's feet and just see if they're using the brake and the accelerator at the same time, or you know, whatever. It can make for some good footage to splice into your videos. Having multiple cameras mounted on the cart at once always makes for some good videos. If you don't have that, you could probably just mount one here for the side and then move it to the front, do another session, move it to the NASA, do another session, and then just splice the 3 sessions together to make a really cool video. So now we're going to talk about the best GoPro settings to use when you're filming for go-kart videos. When we're filming with our GoPro, we like to use a custom setup. Now it's way easier to change these on your smartphone, so we're going to show you how to do that. Okay, so now that we've got our GoPro switched on and the GoPro app uploaded to our phone and it's now open. Okay, so click the little camera icon in the top right and pair with your GoPro. It's searching. When it finds it, we're going to pair the camera. Now that it's pairing, click the pair button It's all pretty straightforward. Just wait for it to load up. Camera's paired. Now we can change the name. Connecting the camera. Boom. So we're going to control the GoPro with the phone and click down the bottom, the activity, go up to custom, click on the pencil, and now you're into the settings page. Now we want to go into the resolution and we want to make sure that's set to 4K. That's going to give us some pretty mad videos. And then go across to the frames per second, set that to 50. And then we're going to hit the lens icon and set that to wide. And lastly, hyper smooth. Let's set that to boost mode because, yeah, sure, as if we don't want that. Now there is a ton of stuff you can change and you can experiment with that to get some super cool effects in your videos, but we like to use these settings ourselves. So now that we've got the GoPro app open, we're going to click on the little GoPro in the top right corner and get the view media. It's going to load up and then we can select the media that we want to edit, cut all the clips by sliding it along, pressing the scissors button, sliding the whole lap, getting a super cool lap because we're trying to make ourselves look a little bit better than we actually are. Just press that again. Then we've saved it, press the next, save to the app. All right, so once the media is saved to the phone, now it's action time. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back a couple of steps on the screen so that we can get to this zone, load up the lap that we just cut, and now we can do some cool things like add stickers. So press the little pencil in the bottom left-hand side of the screen, slide it across, select stickers, and then in the stickers menu, the best ones I've found is the path, which is the go-kart track. And then also too, we're going to put the speedo, up on the screen. And if you just keep pressing the icon, it moves it from the, say, top left, top right, bottom left. So it moves it around the screen. And you just keep selecting it until you get it into the point that suits your video. Now we can press the tick button, click on the save, and now we're good to upload to the gram. Now GoPros are an amazing piece of equipment. When they're mounted up to the car, you can get some really killer shots, get some different angles, splice them together, make some amazing videos and upload them to the gram and TikTok. It's super fun. You're gonna love it. So if you've made it this far in the video, thanks heaps for tuning in. Smash the like button, turn on those pesky notifications. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook at Power Republic. We've been blowing that up. It's awesome. And a special shout out mention, as always, to our Patreons and YouTube members. We really appreciate that little bit extra. Head to our amazing website, www.powerpublic.com.au and grab yourself a t-shirt or just be awesome. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.